How's it going, everybody? I'm the BTC Reaper. My goal on this channel is to teach you how to reap the rewards of trading, whether price is going up or down. Probability U.S. banks will restrict cash withdrawals is rising like mercury, says macro guru Hinman. And I've experienced this a bit myself. Macro guru Henry says that because the banks are facing higher interest rates and people are taking money out, they're finding it hard to have money to actually run and to actually fill these holes they have due to the higher interest rates. Because like I said, if they had a rate at 2% and now they had to pay 4% on it, they're losing 2% instead of gaining 1% or whatever they were gaining previously. So now they're in a little bit of a liquidity crunch. This has caused some on-ramps to be very hard to even get a hold of. I spent hours trying to get a hold of on-ramps. I wound up having to use Coinbase to be able to send it to my ledger. So this is starting to become a problem. Ripple case SEC Hinman docs could become public by June 6th, lawyer says. So defense lawyer and former federal prosecutor James K. Phelan expects that the Hinman documents will be public by June 6th, citing the previous court order. For those of you that don't know, these docs relate to a 2018 speech from the former SEC Commissioner Bill Hinman, who said that ETH was not a security, and as well as Bitcoin, and that the documents that involve this show how he came to this conclusion and what made him say that it's not a security and what kind of criteria he used. So we'll be able to see the criteria of which he used to determine ETH was not a security, and we can apply that to the wider crypto industry. So as far as the date, according to the court's 9/12/22 order, parties have 21 days to file public redaction versions consistent with the sealing ruling. June 6th is 21 days from the ruling a few days ago, so we could see it then. So hopefully we get the docs out then, and we'll see some sort of a move. If it's real good, we'll probably see a lot of coins pump. Bitcoin, our dominance is a little flat, went a little down today. RSI has gone flat, stochastic's trying to pump, momentum's trying to pump, our VWAP is trying to break bullish. Money flow is trying to maintain its ground, but it's starting to curl, so watch out for that. Our stochastic starting to curl. We dropped down a little bit worse here. Got probably the breakdown of that wedge that I warned. Our VWAP's heading down, money flow's rejecting, momentum's coming down. We may see a red dot if we don't get some upside from here. Over on Bitcoin, we're still within this flag. We kind of just bounced off the bottom of it, bounced off the bottom of our volume area low, our value area low. Our RSI is curling down. Stochastic looks like it wants to curl away. I just can't say the terms tonight. Our VWAP wants to curl under and break the neutral zone. Our money flow wants to break bearish. Momentum looks like we could curl away here. So we're looking like we could get some further downside, and this may be where we break if we don't get some momentum soon. And by soon, I mean like the next candle. If we just start fluttering around right here, we'll make the support level really weak, and we could see that fallout. Stochastic's trying to curl on the 4-hour, but RSI is falling. Our stochastic is under that neutral zone, so our stochastic is in the bearish territory, so our RSI is bearish. If it does break this zone, the RSI will be in bearish territory, as well as having no strength. It could just stay beat down. Money flow's starting to reject away from the neutral zone, VWAP's starting to reject away, and our momentum's coming down. So the 4-hour's not looking too strong. Over on the 2-hour, our stochastic wants to make a recovery, RSI wants to recover. Our money flow's just been zigzagging around, just moving like a wave, doesn't know where it wants to go. VWAP wants to head up, but our momentum is coming out, so our short term's trying to come up, but we're not really going anywhere. Over on the 1-hour, our money flow is in the bearish territory, making lower bottoms. We tried to come up, got rejected. We're trying to come up again. We'll have to see if we get rejected again. Our momentum's heading down. We do have a red dot that printed. Our stochastic wants to recover, and our RSI wants to come up with that. So we'll have to see if that stochastic can give the RSI strength and this we can carry forward. If we don't see the money flow break into the bullish territory off of here, we may break down. Over on our dominance, have a slight gap up we could fill, so we are filling this gap down that we had right here. So we could snap up, fill this gap, and then fall back down. Over on graph, I'm just going to get rid of this line because it just seems a little random. We're kind of bouncing around. We may form some sort of ascending triangle. If we do that, we could move forward from here then. Our stochastic's starting to fall, our RSI is starting to fall. VWAP broke bearish, our momentum's getting a red dot that could confirm. Our money flow is breaking into the bearish territory. So overall, we are starting to push away and reject away from this Fibonacci level. So not too good for us on the daily here. Over on the 4 hour, you can see we might have a bit of a falling wedge. So this could push us higher. So we may get a retest of this support resistance area. RSI is pretty flat, stochastic's pretty flat, money flow is pretty flat under the bearish territory. Our VWAP keeps trying to break that neutral zone but keeps rejecting. Our momentum just keeps falling. The momentum does look like it wants to get a green dot, but it may be a few more candles yet. Over on the 2 hour here, our RSI is trying to recover, stochastic's trying to recover, VWAP's trying to recover. Our money flow is trying to push forward, but it's slightly starting to slide. Our momentum's trying to get a double green dot, so that is trying to push us forward. If we start to break away from here, we could invalidate a rising wedge, and then we may see further downside. Oop, almost forgot the 1 hour. Over on the 1 hour, our stochastic is trying to push up. RSI has gone kind of flat though, even though it has strength. Our VWAP's trying to push up. Money flow overall is making lower lows and starting to slide. Our momentum is trying to push up, so we're trying to get a bullish divergence with our momentum, but overall we keep sliding. Over on Anchor, don't know why we're zooming so slow. We are kind of breaking away from this triangle. Stochastic's starting to fall, RSI's starting to slide, momentum's got a red dot that could confirm, money flow's pretty flat in the bearish territory, and our VWAP broke slightly into the bearish zone. Over on the 4 hour, our stochastic's trying to get a little bit of a curl here, RSI's trying to get a little bit of a curl. Money flow's rejecting away. VWAP is trying to recover, but our momentum's coming out. So the money flow and momentum are coming down. Stochastic's in the bearish territory. Not looking too strong. This looks like we are starting to break down, and this could be a retest bullish candle that we have. So we are trying to come up, you see, but we're kind of stopping in this area. So in this area, if we stop out and fall flat, we could see this full breakdown. RSI is trying to head up, stochastic's trying to head up, VWAP's trying to break bullish, our money flow is overall making lower lows, our momentum's trying to push up. On the 1 hour, stochastic's trying to run up, RSI is overall making lower highs, gone pretty flat. Our VWAP wants to make higher highs and push up in this bullish territory, so we'll have to see if that can maintain and if the money flow can reverse, as the money flow is pretty weak and making lower lows. Momentum's trying to curl up here, so we are trying to push forward. Might have a little bit of a double bottom here that could help push us forward and break back in. We'll have to kind of see. If we did break back in, we could invalidate a bearish breakdown. Over on XRP, we're starting to fall away, getting a little bit of a top pattern, kind of starting to fall. Stochastic's starting to get bearish cross, RSI's starting to curl away, momentum's starting to curl, VWAP's starting to curl, money flow's not that strong. 4 hour RSI is pretty flat, stochastic's kind of flat, it's overall pretty beat down, money flow's rejecting away very slightly, and our VWAP is trying to come up, but it's not looking too strong. Over on the 2 hour here, we do have falling RSI. Stochastic's trying to recover, but looks like it could curl out. Money flow is in the bullish territory, but looks like that could fall away. Our VWAP is kind of starting to reject away. Our momentum wants to come back up, but if our money flow and VWAP start to fall away and our stochastic starts to fall away, it's likely our momentum will get a green dot and then maybe a red dot invalidating it shortly after. A 1 hour stochastic's trying to run up, RSI is trying to head up but can't really make a newer high. Our money flow is in the bearish territory and our VWAP is trying to break bearish. Our momentum's looking like it could start to curl away and curl out. So I'd exercise caution here. Finally on algo, we could set up a double bottom if everything else starts to pump. Stochastic's trying to curl up, but RSI is falling, VWAP's falling, money flow's falling, and momentum's falling. So nothing's looking too strong here on the daily. Over on the 4 hour, our RSI is getting lower highs. Stochastic's trying to push up, but we're overall oversold. Our VWAP is trying to curl up, but it's not really having any luck breaking the neutral zone, and our money flow is in the bearish territory. Momentum's coming down, trying to curl, so we could get a bullish dot, but we're not looking too strong here. Over on the 2 hour, our stochastic's trying to run up, our RSI is sliding, VWAP's trying to run up, money flow's trying to head up, and our momentum's trying to head up, but looks like it could try to curl out. And finally, on the 1 hour, our stochastic is running up, RSI is trying to run up, but overall sliding, VWAP's trying to run up, our money flow is in the bearish territory, but it is trying to make a break toward the neutral zone. Our momentum is trying to come up. So if we're able to get our money flow flip bullish, we may see some upside here. Thank you for watching tonight's video. I hope you have a wonderful night.